Hello, and thank you for joining me. Today I am Fanatix Mike here with another Magic Arena video. For those that are following, because it's the Fanatix Enterprise YouTube, we thank you, and I promise we'll have more other than Magic videos coming up. I do have a Warhammer 40k video planned in the works. I have a Card Fight Vanguard video planned in the works, so I promise our YouTube channel will have more than just me playing Magic on Arena. So just bear with. Today I will be playing Sultai Flash. I'll be going over some of the few card choices. Simic Flash has become a very popular deck, and we can take a look at that deck. I actually prefer the Sultai version. Jeff Hoogan was playing the other day, but this Simic Flash deck has been popping up, and it's been doing quite well. I think the fandom tournament is going to have a few registered. There's a new Merfolk, Brineborn Cutthroat, has Flash, of course. Whenever you cast a spell during an opponent's turn, put a 1/1 counter on Brineborn Cutthroat, which, playing a Flash deck, 9 times out of 10 with your counter spells and everything, and your Flash creatures, you'll be playing spells on your opponent's turn, which puts a 1/1 counter on our Cutthroat, which makes him bigger, which hopefully helps us turn the tide. There's also Nightpack Ambusher, which is another rare that was printed in Core 20, and it has Flash. Other wolves and werewolves you control get +1/+1 at the beginning of your end step. If you didn't cast a spell this turn, create a 2/2 green wolf creature token. I will admit, when I first saw this card, I didn't think too much of it, but seeing it actually in play and utilized, this is a very strong card. Maybe we can get something out of it. Simic plays like one of Awakening of Vitsugazi. We got our counterspell packages, unsummons, but that is not what I'm playing today. Now, Jeff Hoogan was playing this the other day, and I'm a big fan of this deck. So I'm a big fan of Direfleet Poisoner, which has Flash and Death Touch. When it enters the battlefield, target attacking pirate you control gets +1/+1 against Death Touch until end of turn. So it's a multi-use card in my opinion. It has removal capabilities. It's a blocker. It's a threat. I really enjoyed when Ixalan was first coming around. I had a blue-black pirates deck with Hostage Taker and Siren Storm Tamer, and I really enjoyed it. So I like seeing this card in a deck. But being Sultai also opens it up to some removal. Tyrant Scorn. It's a blue and a black, destroy target creature with converted mana cost 3 or less, and return target creature to its owner's hand. It also gives us access to Assassin's Trophy, which is a strong removal card because it destroys target permanent and opponent controls. Get rid of any search for Ascantas, any lands that we want to get rid of. That might be a little troublesome that we can't get to. It's controlling my search your library for a basic land card, put it on the battlefield, and shuffle their library. We get access to Disfigure, which is okay versus some of our mono blue matchups, and maybe mono red, mono blue, white weenie if we need some spot remove for them smaller creatures. One dive down I think is kind of cheeky. Spectral Sailor is a new uncommon pirate with Flash and Flying. It also gives us the ability to draw a card. We get access to Lookout Dispersal, which I think is stronger in this deck because we run a little more pirates in this one than we do in the Simic. Anticipate, good way to set up our draws. We run 4 of Nightpack Ambushers. Again, strong card. I hope we can see some real cool things out of this. And Frilled Mystic, which is our counter spell on a creature, essentially. So I was interested in the Simic Flash deck, but when I saw Jeff Hoogan pull this one out, I was immediately drawn to it. So we're going to give this one a go. Let's look at our sideboard. So we got another Disfigure. We got 2 more Duresses. 2 Disdainful Strokes, 2 Negates, 2 Tails Ends, counter target activated ability, triggered ability, or legendary spell. Interesting. We got Cast Downs, Noxious Grass, which is getting a lot of sideboard love. Destroy target creature, planeswalker that's green or white, you gain 1 life. Okay, that's not bad. Another Assassin's Trophy, and our Thrashing Bronodons for any pesky artifacts or enchantments. Seems a little overkill with the amount of removal we have for certain things, but who knows. Let me make sure we got some cool sleeves. We'll rock Jace on this. And we'll go right into some matches. I think we're gonna play ranked. Oh, there's a spoiler for the next video. In our next video, I'll be joined by a guest who will be playing a deck of their choice, and I will be playing a deck of mine. Alright, let's see. We got lowly bronze. Let's see if we can climb a little bit. I would imagine he would want himself to play first. Alright. Oh, did I not change my sleeves? Ooh. Oh, wow, lag. We are not going to keep that. We are... We'll keep that. We'll get rid of the... kind of want that... Man. I want to keep all of them. We'll get rid of the card there. Alright. Mono red it is. Alright, well, we'll see how this goes. Sure, buddy. To another opt. Just enter in tapped. It's interesting. Okay. Shock, lightning strike, shock. I feel like I want a sailor opt, but I also don't want to pay 2 life. We're not going to. We're not going to. We're not going to. Sure. Sure. I'll take that. I will take that. Come on. It's a very slow mono red. Sure. I'm gonna go ahead and opt though. Land, sure. That's what we want. That's what we want. We want a land. We will pay 2 life. This guy's probably questioning what we're doing. Even my cat's questioning what we're doing. So I'm probably going to hold Frilled Mystic up. Night Pack Ambusher is probably what I should play. I'll take the 1. We'll go. He's got 2 for 1 it. Alright. We're just going to put that in tapped. Sure. Sure. I'm going to shock it again. We'll do that. Sure. No tax. Alright. Let's see if we can recover. The fact that he only has 2 mountains has been very beneficial to me. Doing math in your head? Push the issue. Sure. Now with Night Pack Ambush at the end of my end step, or the beginning of my end step, I'm going to create a 2/2 wolf creature token, which is going to be a 3/3, since I will not be casting another spell this turn. And this is when it starts to look like it's in our favor. Sure, we're gonna opt. Oh, removal? Yeah, we do that. Giving him a land though I'm not too fond of. Another one out here. So we have Lookout Dispersal now. Get that out and make it cheaper. Now that I think about it, I shouldn't have done that. Hold a blocker back. I should have let the Ambushers triggered twice. That was my mistake. I was focused on getting this to be a 2-drop for reasons unknown. Alright. What do you have? What do you have? Should be white, blue. Sure. You're gonna like skewer me? Alright, so we know he's mono red. What do we want to board in? Let's see, I can get some negates. Spell Pierce. I think loses its luster here. Another disfigure. Let's get a cast down. Duress. Negate. Do we need that much counter? We probably don't need that much counter. We'll put our anticipates back in. Spell Pierce, disfigures, duresses, dive downs. Yeah. I mean, we only saw 2 creatures and a bunch of spells, so. Oh, opponent. You got. Tell me who's in chat. It is not telling me who's in chat. Wow, this thing is taking its time. This guy leave? Maybe. This guy decided he didn't want to play no more. For all I know, I could be like his 5th Flash deck in a row. Flash deck has become highly popular from what I hear. He's back. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna keep this. I feel like it's a keepable hand. I got removal, I got a counter, another counter, Nah, probably not ideal, but I want to mold for one card. This card's good to have in situations. I just don't know if I would main deck one. Maybe this guy has connection issues. Alright, well. Victory by default. Claim 20 white and black spells. Probably not gonna get. Oh, I can't redo that one. 30 green and blue spells, black and green spells. Alright, well. Let's go again. See if we can get an actual matchup. That wasn't much of a match. We saw what? Defense field and the 1/1 monkey, along with a bunch of burn, into nothing at all. I'll take it. Will be nice. We got Zorius. Can we break that? Figure out everything you can do on the battlefield. That's pretty cool. Land of War Elf. Alright, so Land of War Elf. Go ahead and put that in there. A blue. A blue. What are we ramping to? Ramping into something. Sure. Does he think my creature is not worth it? Maybe? Go. So a bunch of mana dorks. Okay. Sure. Sure. I don't know what you're ramping to. I don't know what you're ramping to. Yeah. Because again, we don't know what you're ramping to. Assassin's Trophy hits permanent, gives them a land, which I'm not concerned about if they're going to ramp anyway. And we are going to hold back, of course, because we want to make our Brineborn Cutthroat bigger, which we have to cast spells on their turn. So Incubation Druid. Alright. I think what we're going to do here is we are going to eat one. sure, we're not going to take... We'll take 4. That's fine. That is perfectly okay. You're ramping a lot, but what are you ramping to? Sure. Sure. Oh, now we got a counter spell. So unless I play what, 4? I'm half tempted to counter this. Nah. I am tempted to counter that. I'm sorry. So if they don't present a threat, we're going to anticipate. We got a crisis? Sure. You can crisis all day long, buddy. 3/3 crisis. I'll anticipate. We can main Assassin's Trophy. Well, I'm glad I anticipated, because that would have been horrendous to draw that. Thank you. That would have been bad. Alright. Sure. Playing a sweeper, maybe? Sure. You have to have something to block with. Root snare, maybe? Now I'm curious. Frill Mystic. Huh. Okay. Okay. It's a interesting frilled mystic. Sure. I'm going to keep that in case they search for some kind of removal. Or if they do draw some kind of removal and they want to get rid of my cutthroat, I want to make sure that doesn't happen. Hello. How you doing, buddy? Sure, they can do that. Here, I'm gonna move my chat to like over here where I can see. Sure. Sure. Alright. So they're ramping to Crisis, maybe? We know they play Frilled Mystic. We know D-Stroke's not going to help. I don't really know what they're ramping to besides. We'll take a Cascade though. Crisis. This is good. We'll take those. We'll take another Assassin's Trophy. We'll get rid of some Sailors. A dive down kind of saved me, so we'll keep that. Anticipates. We want our removal. Definitely want our removal. We'll go down to 2 ops. We don't need that. Really don't know what they have. We know they ramp. We know they're aggressive with their Paradise Druids. Got Noxious Grass, got a Trophy. I am going to hold on to this. Do have some hard removal. I will need some blue mana. Be nice to get Ambusher going, so we'll see. We shall see. Come on. Wait. Opponent mold the 6. Playing a Hinterland Harbor. We did get. We're going to have to go ahead and put that in tapped. Incubation Druid, sure. We'll hold up some removal. So my rule of thumb against playing ramp decks, it's like countering like the cards that help you search. It's not what the cards that help them get there that you want to worry about. It's the cards you want to, like that. That's the cards you want to worry about. So, yeah, you got it, buddy. You got it. Oh, man. We are going to eat this. We don't want to help them any more than we have to. That's going to be troublesome to deal with. We're going to go ahead and get rid of the... This is like... What? The most foot in mouth moment. It's... Sure, 6 me, buddy. I need a land. I need a land. I need a land. I need a land. So hey, hey, hey. That's not a land. That's not a land. Alright, let's dig for a land. That is not a land. We're going to bottom that. There's removal. Can't use that. I'm trying to play activate this ability. So, alright. we got one turn to draw a land. Sure. 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 End of turn, I'm gonna kill Druid. Yeah, we'll kill Druid. We'll go ahead and kill Druid with Grasp. I want to hold Trophy just in case, since Grasp only hits creatures. Tap land doesn't help me. Can I live another turn is the question. Alright. We're gonna find out. Sure. Sure. Alright, we'll land here. We're gonna turn this ability off. We're gonna kill it. Nice. He got me. Alright. That was just bad luck. We got behind with land draws. So we know he runs a Null Hive now. Which makes Disfigure. They're still good. I think we're still alright. I think our draws were pretty meh at that point, so. We will obviously want to play first. We will... It's slow, but I'm going to keep it. Coming tapped. So we definitely want to attempt so they're already trying to ramp. Alright, let's anticipate. Let's get opt. We'll dig a little deeper. That'll leave us up enough to grasp that. And yeah. So we're going to grasp this on my turn because we don't want him to utilize it for mana for his next turn. We got to control how fast he goes. Last zone, huh? Interesting. He obviously has a frilled mist. Well, cast down? Sure. Yeah, it's fine. That is fine. So we're going to hold a frilled mystic up. Sure. Sure, buddy. What do you got? Can't allow that. All right, the if he null hides here, I can look out dispersal. Wow, really? Okay. Ooh, another lookout dispersal. Kind of need some threats. That works. Sure. Sure. We probably should have Tyrant scorn that instead of cast down. But, because Tyrant scorn hits everything through a list, whereas in cast down hits any non-legendary creature. So learn from my mistakes, all right? But this is why you play reps with your deck. You want to get, get comfortable with it. What I find hard for me is I can rarely get on one deck and get reps with it. I get sidetracked and want to play this deck, and then want to play this deck, and then want to play this deck. So this season I do want to push a little bit on the ladder. So we'll see if I can. We'll see if I can stick with a deck. Sure. One enter tapped. Hello. 96 Nick. Sorry. Gain control. Does he have 4 up? He doesn't. Might have just lucked out there. Unless his taps for 2. We're going to bounce it back to my hand. Sure. Sure. Gonna anticipate we're gonna get Poisoner. Try to get this on the field. Yeah, Sultai Flash. I was perusing Jeff Hoogland's stream and I saw him playing this. I like the fact that having removal like Assassin's Trophy and Poisoners and Tyrant Scorn, it gives you access to, so. I don't know, I've enjoyed it so far. I mean, the Simic version's fun too, so. But that Tyrant Scorn saved me from losing my Frilled Mystic because I was able to bounce it back to my hand. Yeah. Yeah, here you see a lot of Simic. Well, he knows I have a Frilled Mystic in my hand, so he's going to attempt to take it. I'm going to cast this. Huh. Surely he wouldn't have just played into that. Right? Surely not. I'm gonna try to blast them. If I get an Assassin's Trophy, I could stop that. Hopefully, maybe, maybe. Have you played the Simic Flash? Sure. Draw your cards, bud. Draw your cards. Alright, so I've lethal on board. What is he gonna do? What colors do you play? Probably mono red, Hydroid Crisis. Sure. Although you tapped yourself out, so punish. Alright. Good game. Gruul Dinos. I know a lot of people that are Gruul Dinos. Well, love Gruul. There's a rank up. Not bad. The shifting Ceratops that you guys got is pretty stellar. Chance of glory here, there we go. What other think what you gotta do, Raptor too? Raptor? Is it a Raptor? Might be. What is it? We'll go green, red. I think they're both, what, rare? Marauding Raptor, that's right. Yeah, shifting Ceratops. See, in his explanation on why he was going Sultai with the Flash deck, is shifting Ceratops being a troublesome card for, you know, Simic Flash or anything. So having access to Assassin's Trophy and stuff kind of helps. But let's see what we got. We got a Leyline. Replication. Oh yes, absolutely. run Spectral Sailors, which are pirates. Our Dire Fleets are pirates, so it gives us more chances of making our lookout dispersals, cheaper. Anticipates Tyrant Scorn. Saved my Frilled Mystic by bouncing it back to my hand. Of course, Frilled Mystic in your hand is still good. You got your trophies, disfigures. I quite enjoy the addition of black into the Flash deck. Let's see, wider black spells. Alright, let's play one more for this video. I have yet to choose to go first. Something's rigged. Oh yeah, that's alright. Girl's a good starting point. And you gotta start somewhere, right? Are you local to our area, or are you just tuning in from the interwebs? Let's see. No, we want land. Child of the Night. What the? That is not. There you go. You can climb to gold. I don't think I want to pay 2 to do this. I'm going to, for the sheer fact that we'll play Sailor. No, I understand. As you can see, I don't do a lot of ranked either, being bronze. Like I was saying earlier in the stream, I switch decks too much. I need to get reps with something and try to push, or attempt to. I like the Flash deck. I think my next stream, because I record videos for a local store that I put on YouTube, so I'm doing this video for this one. And then the next one, I got another deck in mind I want to try. We're going to opt. We're going to opt because, do we want to land? We'll take a land. I'll take a land. I don't see what these things have. Just lifelink. Hey, if it ain't fun, then what are we doing, right? That should come in untapped now. I'm surprised he hasn't tried to push. I'm assuming he's running the new 3-drop Sorin. I don't know why you would run Child of the... What? Do I want to punish that? Yeah. We're going to counter. It'll grow though, as you keep at it. You'll get... Is he really scared to attack through my Spectral Sailor? I don't understand. I should have brought that in untapped, but 3-drop Sorin. 3-drop Sorin. Possibly. Maybe. They scurred. They're 2-1. They're 2-1s. They're scurred of my... What we got here? At the beginning of your end step, if an opponent lost life this turn, put a 1/1 counter on it. I don't like the fact that it's flying. As the game goes on, that card gets less and less useful. So, we are going to go ahead and slam that down. I'll get 1 damage in. Yeah, I am in bronze. I'm talking like I'm in Mythic. Who plays these cards? Just thanks for that reality check. Gut check. I really don't want to cast anything this turn. I'm not going to. I'm just going to hold back. I'm going to make a doggo. Nick with the gut check. Hello, Isojin. How are you? You're supposed to be over here today, just FYI. Cough, cough. Each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life for 7. Maybe that Death Touch. Ooh. I don't want you to have that one. That one has text on it, which means it does stuff. Is it the tutorial deck? You can get there. What is it? When you gain life? Is that lifelink? Doesn't have lifelink. Go ahead and anticipate. We'll get a... What is a dig deeper? Give me a moment. He's gonna join me on stream. Alright, let's see if he'll double block. Let's see how afraid he is to lose his creatures. Because he wouldn't swing through a 1/1. Is he gonna double? There you go. There you go. This guy gets it. Sure. There you go. Yeah. Alright. He gets tutorial deck. Another knight. See, I don't like him having a knight. Oh. I don't want him to have that. Sure. I'll take a scorn. We'll take a scorn, we'll drop the flyer. Yeah, I hear that knight can get out of hand, and I kind of don't want to deal with it. I don't want the... I don't want to chump that. Nah. I'm letting him have it. I'm about to tyrant scorn it anyway, so. We're going to enter tapped. We are going to... We're going to cutthroat here. I'm not going to attack anything. I'm going to tyrant scorn on his turn. Unless he gives me a better target than that, which I doubt. That should bump my cutthroat up a little bit. Deals 2 damage, and you gain 2 life. Well, even growing it's not going to help. We're still going to do this, though. Well, I could bounce it to my hand. Nah. We'll go ahead and kill that. We'll get rid of that. Tyrant Scorn it. There you go. Alright. So next turn we'll drop Ambusher. I'll have enough mana for Opt. Seems like the obvious choice. Oh, I don't want to draw a card. I want to swing. Where's that knight at? If your player lost 4 more life this turn, ooh. See, it's at +3/+3, and Death Touch is what I don't want to deal with. Pass. Go ahead and opt here. We don't need a sailor. We really don't need a land either, or 2 lands. Sure. Maybe they have another, was it Soren's Thirst? Or is it Sorcery? Oh, it's instant. It's not bad for instant. Deal 2, gain 2. Not bad at all. Oh, it's waiting on me. Alright. Make a pup. Yeah, that's how it feels sometimes. Gravewalker. Yeah, this has to be the trial deck. I mean, but that can potentially kill me, so. A 5/5 in the air is still a 5/5 in the air. We're going to play that. We're going to opt and see if we can find some sort of removal. We're going to keep that. Because we are going to... Combat Trick, maybe? Go ahead, Night Packs. Assuming he'll block 1 with the Gravewalker, or Grave Waker. Man, I always call it Gravewalker. Okay. Ah, so he's not going to. Alright. Well, he can't race me, so... How much did it draw a card for? That still leaves me 1 black. Yeah, that's fine. Let me draw a card. Draws a land. Ugh. 5, 7. Hey, you can turn a creature card from your graveyard. If you want a blocker. Maybe. There. That comes in tap. That's kind of boo, but. And another land. Oh man. Glad I'm drawing all these. I am glad I am drawing these lands. Sooner or later I'm going to hit the juicy stuff. You got it, man. Sure. Make another doggo. Sorin's blood. Murder. Sure. No, don't do that. Let's go to blockers. I'm gonna do that. Oh yeah, I mean I don't. It's the principle of it all. Alright, so mono black stuff. Probably take these out. Get some more disfigures. That's green or white. I don't really need a trophy. Could duress. He did have. Yeah, we'll duress. And I'll put one sailor back in just for the fun of it. Mono black stuff. Does mono black have a nickname? Like there's red deck wins, white weenies, green stompy, blue what tempo? What is mono black? Mono black stuff. I'm sure it has some kind of. Black discard. Goes first. Let's see. Let's see. He's gonna go first. I get to scry. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna say let's do it. I got a scry land, I got an opt. I get to anticipate. If I can't get another land by then, yeah, this card's fun if they have cards in their hand. That is true. I really enjoyed playing Grixis stuff. Our Grixis discard was kind of a thing for a little bit. Alright now. You gotta at least have a land. Right? Where'd you leave? You leave me? Jacob, where'd you go, Jacob? Okay, there you are, Jacob. Come back to me, Jacob. Death touch and lifelink. Look at that. Alright. Land, not a land. It's gonna start getting dangerous. we don't get a land. Greek Citizen Mass, that was fun too. I tried that a couple times. Was it War of the God Eternals? Deal 4, make 4-4. Land? Oof. Alright. We might have messed up. Not land. We might have goofed. Still not a land. Alright, well, let's get a Frilled Mystic out. We don't need that. We might have goofed. Do not keep one-landers. And the God, yeah, enter the God Eternals. Yeah, that's a pretty solid card. Why are you gonna stop? You go ahead. Land? If we don't get a land, we're just gonna go ahead to game 3. Not a land. Alright, we're going to game 3. Oh man. Don't keep one-landers. Play first. Alright. Oh. I'm almost tempted to keep. Yeah, I'm gonna keep. Yeah. 4, 4, and 4. It's a very solid card. Dude getting all his 1-drops, huh? Get a Brine, Cutthroat. Alright, so I'm gonna Sorin it. Or play another creature. Rares. Have you tried like drafts or the constructed events? It's a good way to get cards. Or not a terrible way to get cards. An Assassin's Trophy. We're not gonna attack anything. We're flashing this in not to block, but to grow it, because I'm going to opt at the end of this turn. So, yeah, getting the cards from different sets. When I first started playing Arena more often, it was after like the Ixalan and everything, so getting like Dire Fleet Daredevils and certain ones was a pain in the butt. So I would like not that. Alright, there we go. So we're gonna duress. Okay, we'll take whatever this was. Convert mana cost 1 in your graveyard, then do the same for creature cover and resist. Okay. We're not going to attack. I know land, a glorious land. What is this? Vindictive Vampire. Huh. Interesting. So having 2 counters probably isn't ideal. Sure, sure. Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead. I need an ambusher. I don't need that. Hmm. We're gonna trophy one of these Death Touchers. I gotta get him out. Yeah, it's definitely a 1/1 Death Touch. It's surprising how much of a pain that can be. Well, as a Gruul player that plays big green creatures, I'm sure you can understand the struggle of dealing with something with Death Touch. I'm not too concerned about his vampires being big. I just need to get rid of the Death Touchers. That, and I'm gonna counter that spell. Once he gets his land. There you go. Sure. Yeah, having trample helps. This deck does not have trample. Spell Pierce. No attacks. I need another removal card. Oh, this is a bad day. I don't think he'll have anything to... This is a dead card, though. He can easily pay 2. Unless he's got some... Well, he does have some that's like high dropped, huh? Ooh. Ooh. That would be nice. I know. Lifelink, Death Touch. I'm just gonna go ahead and swing in. I need to get rid of it. I need to get rid of it. I need to stop dancing around it. He can actually clear my board if he does it correctly. If he double blocks here and he blocks Death Touch here. But oh. Is he gonna do it? He is. Math is for blockers. Or he's not. Oh, I guess he wants to keep that on the board, huh? No. If you didn't want to double block it, I ain't gonna let you just decide. Oh, did he? Really? Did he have 4 up? He must have. Alright, well. There's misplay number like 10 today. Sure. Sure. Alright. Golly. I forget sometimes the cost of stuff. When you gain life, each opponent loses 1 life. Sure. You want to attack? Surprise. Surprise! Flash. Come on, man, you got realize he has so much life. Alright, we'll be alright. I can dig 3 deep. Definitely don't want him to have something bigger. I'll go ahead and get that. It's a 5-drop. Sure. Now I have to block. Go ahead and kill that. My misplays are gonna kill me, probably. There we go. Didn't have trample. Nah. Nope. What you got in your hand? Nothing. Alright. Saved by RNGesus. You were correct. Saved by RNGesus. Sure. Oh, well, good game. Go ahead and kill it. This thing has something that gives it hexproof. I'm trying to think on how well I would do with just Simic Flash, considering how much the black in this deck has saved me. If you think about it, you know. Assassin's Trophy, Tyrant Scorn, Poisoner. Good game. Good game, Jacob. Good game. Boom. Bronze tier 2. Alright. Oh, absolutely. Death touch and everything. Death touch and everything. Alright. I'm still going to stream, but I am going to conclude this video for today. Thank you all for joining in. I heard a ring. Was that a follow? Thank you, thank you. Can't see what that was. But thank you for, oh, Nick, you followed. Thank you, Nick. I appreciate that follow. I had to look at my dashboard. Alright guys, we'll go over this a little bit before I end this video. Again, I don't know how well I would have done if I didn't have the black mana in this deck. So I thoroughly enjoyed it. I had 3 wins. I think our first match was mono red. Wasn't too terribly bad. I think it was an untraditional mono red. It ran defense field. Our second match was can't quite remember. Oh, it was the ramp deck with the Paradise Druids into like Nullhide and stuff, which wasn't too terribly bad. And then obviously the last match was a tutorial deck, which definitely stood its ground with Death Touch and 1/1 flyers. So Spectral Sailors, they were not bad. I only got to draw a card like once or twice. Dive Down being a one of, I'm not sure if being a one of is worth it, or if you could like fill something out, maybe play another Mystic or a Poisoner or Anticipate. I did have it in my hand one time that where it came in handy. I mean, digging op is always a good thing. Spell Pierce being one of, I can kind of agree with one. I wouldn't go more than that, if any at all, because it's really only good for early. Once it gets in the later matches, it's a dead card. Disfigure is not bad against your aggressive matchups. Cutthroat, really thoroughly enjoy this card. It did some work. It got big. I think we got to a 9-8 was as big. No, 10-9 is as big as we got it. So Direfleet Poisoner. I've been singing Direfleet's Poisoner praises since it came out back in Ixalan. I played it in my blue-black Pirates deck, and I thoroughly enjoyed that card. It even has a pump feature for Pirates if they're attacking, and gives them Death Touch. So if they want to do a block, you can, like let's say I want to attack with Spectral Sailor, they got like a big 5/5 flyer. I can flash that in, give this +1/+1, and give it Death Touch. So it's a nice little combat trick on a creature. So I enjoy that creature. Anticipate, great way to dig. Tyrant Scorn came in handy multiple times. They've tried to remove my Mystic off the battlefield. I bounce it back to my hand, which puts a counterspell back in my hand. Destroying target, 3 or less is a lot of your threats in this standard meta now. Assassin's Trophy is great for getting rid of threats that you can't normally get rid of, because it destroys any permanent, which is good for any. If I would have drawn it against the ramp deck with Blast Zone, I probably would have destroyed his Blast Zone. But Lookout Dispersal is great counterspell. As long as they don't have 4 to pay for it, which I obviously misplayed on. Night Pack Ambusher is a great new card. Again, one that I saw early on that didn't look too terribly like impressive, but in practice has been a stellar card. And then your classic Frilled Mystics have been pretty good. Again, I thoroughly enjoy the Sultai Flash. I have yet to play the Simic Flash, and I don't know if I will, for the simple fact that a lot of what black brings to this deck saved my butt. And it could be playstyle, could be anything else. But I thoroughly enjoyed this deck. I hope you guys thoroughly enjoyed this deck. We really didn't sideboard too terribly much. I kind of went with what the deck had. I might have added a couple cast down. Noxious Grass is great against green and white, so it's not too bad. Good against those shifting Ceratops, if you know what I mean. But I thank you for tuning in. Again, if you're watching this from our store, YouTube, I will be recording more, not only Magic videos. I'll be doing Warhammer 40k video up sometime this week, some D&D painting minis and stuff. If you're here on the stream, I appreciate you tuning in, giving us a follow. This week at Fanatix Enterprise, I believe we have Standard FNM at 7, and Dothan, I believe, will be doing their Commander, probably Standard as well. Those start at 7. So if you're in Dothan Enterprise, you want to come to FNM, come see us. I'll also be running Core 2020 drafts on Sunday at 4 at the Enterprise location, so if you're interested in those, you can come see us there. If you want to follow any of our social media, the Fanatix store, I'll put the links in the bio of this video. If you want to follow me on Twitter and see when I'm live, it's at RigMeTV. If you want, and of course, follow the stream. I appreciate the follows, I appreciate the love, and I wish you all happy gaming, and I will see you next time.